Welcome to Captain America Crypto, coming to you with the XCN. Read that disclaimer. We're going to get through the intro and get right to the chart. Let's go. How's everybody doing out there holding XCN tonight? Want to get over here to the chart. We can see XCN is currently sitting at 0.0512, down 1.16% on the day. We have been 5 hours and 11 minutes on the new day. I do believe that she got up and got over here at an area of resistance. What was that? We dropped and left a gap. A gap right here. So we could be going back up to fill that gap. Yeah, we're going to go back up and fill that gap. But overall market's kind of consolidating. We have been making higher lows, as you can see right here. Overall, making higher lows right here. Not necessarily higher highs, but we're getting weaker every time we get up in this resistance area up above us. So not having a lot of momentum coming in. We did one time, once or twice today, have some volume coming in here on momentum buying. Pushed the price way up, all the way to not quite through all the way to the top of the resistance areas right here, but got rejected, came back down, and this is where we are at. And you're probably wondering, well, why in the world are we not recovering? Why ain't we seeing some type of relief rally? We did see a small one over here after the market dropped, but basically we've just been consolidating. As you can see right here, we dropped all the way down to 0.04554 453. Then we rallied all the way back up here to 591. Then we coming on down, but it looks like we got a slight reversal here. As you can see right here, we went up, we come down, and now we got a slight reversal, trying to build momentum to get back up above these resistance levels. But you ask me, I don't think we're going to get above them right now, because we've not got a lot of volume coming in here on the buying side of XCN right now. People's got there's extreme fear in the market right now, sitting around at 8 or 9. And you ask why we got a lot of fear, is because of the issue with Iran and the United States with this uranium deal, not uranium, but uranium. They just don't want nobody to have, we don't need no other country out there right now, or any time in the future, to have any nuclear weapon capabilities. So, and they fixing to send another aircraft carrier out to the Middle East. So that ain't good. You know, you could see in the headlines of the news and newspapers, whatever, it's favoring a U.S. and Iran deal, but something ain't adding up to be sending more military equipment to the Middle East. We already got enough out there to say, hey, we don't come to some agreement, negotiations on this, it's going to be bad. This is the outcome. It's either you're going to do it willingly, or we're going to make you do it by force. So that's where we at in the crypto market. So crypto being a risky asset, people pull their money out because it can drop really quick. This can be go really south, really fast, really bad. So, Bitcoin's just finding, you got the market finding a local bottom. You got Bitcoin and you got all the alts, they're forming a local bottom. They've been consolidating, forming a local bottom. When you ask what, local bottom. Well, that's temporary. That's for right now. We could go up. Something could happen. We could go up to new prices, higher highs, and form another higher bottom, local bottom, or we could drop and go to and start forming another lower local bottom. So right now it's neutral in the market. We just sitting around waiting for something to happen to either be positive for the crypto market, money come back into the crypto market, or be negative and then go right on down. So that's where we at on the crypto market. So that's where we at on XCN. And you ask what happens. Well, we got 2-3 weeks before this comes out with this Iran and U.S. meeting, whatever negotiations they come up with. Is it going to be good or bad? I feel like it's going to be bad. So we could see some fireworks in the Middle East. I'm just being truthful and honest with you, because I don't see Iran letting anybody go there and spec and find out what happened to this uranium that everybody's talking about, that's been enriched, this enriched uranium. And the United States is fine with them enriching it up 60%. But to go beyond that, up to 90%, that's not good. You making it for something, you enriching it then for something else. That's really bad. So I'd prefer if nobody had any of those weapons at all, including the United States and all abroad. So would love to say, hey, we're taking this out of the equation. That don't never need to be used. I mean, let's get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get rid of it. All countries get rid of it. But anyway, if that happens, we're gonna see a major pullback in the crypto market. I mean, a major one. Stock market, crypto market is coming down. It's gonna crash hard. First spark over there, it's coming down really hard. And you ask, where can it go? Well, first level, if it loses this area of support right here at 00496, we're going down to the 454. This is where we bottomed at the other day when Bitcoin pulled back so far, like it did. That don't hold. We're going down to 00416. So at that time, if we can't hold this, if this doesn't hold up here at 496, we're coming down to the 453, 454 area. If this don't hold, we could bounce right here a little bit, and that don't hold, we could break on down to 00416. So right now, not enough momentum in the market. I do believe not enough momentum, not enough buying to come in. We not got enough retail to get us up above this areas of resistance right here, back above 00548. There, we are sitting in extreme fear, and that ain't good for the crypto market. So I wanted to come and tell you that, give you an update on the market, that we could be just forming a local bottom, consolidating here. You could see from time to time attempt to get above these resistance levels, and XCN has proven to surprise us time to time and get us above these areas. If we go over here, let me take the volume off, because really there ain't no volume on XCN right now. We've had some to come in, but wasn't enough to sustain. If you look here at the 1 hour chart, we is making higher lows, so that's good. But right now we are below the 50, and that's never good. We need to get back above the 50. So on one side of the store, on one side of the RSI, you can say, hey, we're kind of bullish, but we're still bearish. We're below the 50. We are making higher lows. We are above. But the bearish part of it, we are set below 50 on the 1 hour chart. 30-minute chart, same thing. We're still sitting below the 50, even on the 30-minute chart. So that's not good. That is really not good. We was in an upward trend right here, got an overbought area on the 30-minute chart. Now what? We come down. Like we headed back up, we got rejected again. We coming down. So this don't look good for the overall XCN right now. Daily chart, since overbought was on, we've been coming straight down. Coming down, just coming down, just coming down, just coming down. One good thing that I see, the 1 day, the 4 hour, 30, and the 1 hour. Now, the weekly, we have not yet got in the oversold zone. So, all the way up to the weekly. Now, the monthly, even on the monthly, so looking pretty good right now. Looking pretty good, neutral, and it's holding up. This lets us know we're not getting in the oversold zone. So, retail is holding on to XCN. We do have some sellers, but for the most part, those that is holding XCN is not selling. So that's good on XCN part. See, because if you look at this, it's like we're coming down. Look. We're going back up. You know what I'm saying? Look, well, let's draw that right there. That's what we got. So, but in a minute, depending on Iran and the U.S. coming to agreement, we could consolidate, slowly move up, slowly move down, up and down range for the next 2 to 3 weeks until we definitely know what the result of this Iran and U.S. deal negotiations comes to. So, but I strongly don't believe that they're going to come to an agreement. I just don't believe they're going to come to agreement. If they'll take the word of, yeah, we got it, it was destroyed, but when it comes to sending somebody over there and doing inspections, verifying that it was destroyed, and they got ways of finding that out. So they got equipment that can go over there and see if it was destroyed, if it's in the ground. So, but they might not want to agree to that in case they did move it and that it's somewhere else. So, I just don't think they want nobody over there inspecting it. So that's what could happen. So, want to come update you on XCN. Look for us to continue to consolidate here, up and down range where we at. And then it's looking good so far. But it's like, in one sense, we didn't never get in the oversold zone, but we're still below the 50 on everything. All the way up from 30-minute to the 1 week. So that's bearish, really. We need to get above the 50. We need to get some more passive buying coming in here on XCN. Pick the RSI up, then we can build some strength and get above these resistance levels. But until then, we are setting neutral, forming a local bottom, consolidating up and down within a range, and just waiting on the market to make its next move. So, if you like the content, subscribe to the channel. We'd be glad to have you. Be glad to keep you updated. Be careful trading in these markets. Anything could happen. I definitely would not be long in the market right now until we see some results from Iran and the United States. So keep that in mind. Until the next time, we want to say thank you for coming by, visiting. God bless you, and we'll see you on the next video.